Hey everybody, this is Dr. Schulman. I just thought I'd make a video because I was going over the ones that I had made for this unit and I saw I made a mistake in the lesson planning examples, the one with probability. Probably because the answer in the back wasn't the right answer. And I'm just gonna go through how to find it for that crazy Venn diagram problem. So if you still have questions about it, that's okay. We'll look at Venn diagrams later. But yeah, the answer shouldn't have been 11. And I think that's why it was messing me up. Plus, when you do so many in a row, you make mistakes, and I'm human. I make mistakes like everybody else. So I'm sharing my screen. This was the problem we were looking at right here. I'll make it.
So
Oh,
F6 here.
oh, that's me messing it up. So here's our question. It's a pretty typical question. It's no, it's not 11. So here we go. And I know why I picked 11, and I'll show you in a minute. But so in a class, there's and where am I writing? I'm writing in math for teachers. I'm just making connections. Let me move my floating head because I don't want to mess it up again. So I looked at it for a while. So in a class, there's 30 students. So every time I do a problem like this, the first thing I'm going to do is draw a box. Nothing crazy about that. I'm put 30 on top. So I know this whole thing has to equal 30. I'm going to do blue for math. So here's my blue circle for math. It says my blue circle has to total 21. And I will do a green circle for English. And this circle has to add up to 16. And now in black, I'm going to put what we don't have. 6 don't like either. So 6 doesn't like either. So pretty much when you see a problem like this, right, this is what we have. I know this whole red box has to equal 30, and 6 are left out of these two circles. So my first step is actually to take that 30 total and minus 6. That's going to give me 24 to play with. That means I know that this whole thing has to equal 24. The reason why it's tricky, all right? The reason why it's tricky is we don't know how much is in here, here, or here, right? We don't know what's in what. However, if I take this 21 in total, right? If I take my blue 21, and I minus some number, right? Because we don't know what it is. And then if I take my green 16, so we're going to add that to my green 16. And I'll just make this one X. So, because we don't know what that is. So minus X. And I have to take out the same from this 16. And whatever I take out from both of these, I have to add it back in because that's what we're doubling, should equal my total of a whopping 24. Now that might seem really crazy, and hopefully I can make it clearer as we go through this. So this means this whole circle has to equal 21. If I subtract this bit, I'm not double counting. So basically it's 21 plus 16 plus some number. Okay. 21 plus 16 plus some number has to equal 24. Now, we also have to take that shared number away from each of these, otherwise we're double counting. So let's see what we get. So 21 plus 16 is 47. A negative x and a positive x cancel. So I have 47 minus x equals 24. Subtract 47 from both sides. And left with a negative x equals a negative 13. Now my last step is to divide both of these by -1. And I get x equals a positive 13. So this means 13 goes right here in the middle. And now we can check everything. We got to make sure that this works. So they're sharing 13. Now, what is 21 minus 13? That is 8. Okay, that means 8, just like math. And what is 16 minus 13? That is 3. Okay, that's just like English. That's where the 11 came from. So this question was not how
So
many
it's
students,
21
oops. It's not how many students like both math and English, which is 13. This would be how many students just like math and just like English. How many students just like math and just like English is 11? So if they were asking you for any one of these values, well, first let's check it. Let's make sure it's 30. So how can we check it? So we can do 8 plus 13 plus 3 plus 6. Oh my God, we got 30. So if we add up just this group, this group, this group, this group, and this group, we get 30. So what are things they could ask you? Just the math, right? So this is how it would be. The probability of just math is 8 out of 30. You can simplify that to be 4 out of 15. What is the probability of just English? English only, right? This is all of math, though. If I do it that way, sorry, I made a mistake in drawing it. I just need some more space. So here, let me make this bigger. I just want the notation to be nice and pretty for you. So I'll just rewrite it. So probability of math only, and that is 8 out of 30, which is 4 out of 15. The probability of math in total is 21 out of 30. You can simplify that by dividing by 3. So we're going to get 7 out of 10. The probability of English only, E only. There's a symbol, but I just trying to make it clear, is 3 out of 30, which is 1/10. The probability of just English is 16 out of 30, which we can divide by 2, which is going to be 8 out of 15. Cool. The probability of math, and this means and, okay, that means and, that symbol. It's like an A without the line through it. Math and English is 13 out of 30, which is what they asked for. That's the right answer, 13 people. The one that's in the thing is the probability, the one on the answer sheet is the probability of math only or English only. I should do the symbol. So probability of math only, and then it's the union, which means or English only, so you can add them together. And that is the 8 plus the 3, which is 11 out of 30, or 11 students, which is what it was asking for. The probability of neither, so that's not, so this is the probability of math, or just math or English. So just math or English, that is the 24. Yeah, that math or English is 24 out of 30, which is which is 12 out of 15, which you can go again, which is 3 out of 5, right? No, I'm a liar. It's 4 out of 5. I apologize. And the probability of math or English, what this means not, this little thing on top means not math or English. So that's the 6 out of 30, which is 1/5. Cool. Yeah, these have to equal 1. Now, that was probably a whole lot. No wonder why I messed it up. I'm human, right? We all make mistakes. I just want to show you the right way to do it. So the hardest part about this is this piece. This is the part that my mind couldn't wrap itself around, right? So it's because you have to take out the same value of both of these. So here we're taking out 13 from both, and then the only way to get it back is to add to it. That's why it's so hard. Usually they start with the middle, and that's what makes them easy. But this one didn't start at the middle. So that's why I messed up. I hadn't done one like this in a while. So in case you were wondering how to do that specific problem, here's your answer. And the steps not just for this one, but for just about every other way to do it. And I hope this was useful.